So there's a few at the top that maybe aren't being thought of right now. And Uniswap has just recovered its 200-day moving average. The same with Lido and a few others. And they're really the only few that have. So pay attention to this stuff, because if you're looking to short-term trade, and I know I am, I'm holding Bitcoin and then trading with Bitcoin. I'm looking at Uniswap here reclaiming the 200, and it's done it quite well. Wick, come back down, retest, and then bang, full daily close through that area. Now, I'm a big believer of playing the weekly timescales when we're in a choppy, not trending market. When we start trending again, we can maybe go back more down to these lower levels. But even this looks pretty good to me. So I love this close. This looks like continuation. I think Uniswap is going to drive a little bit higher, potentially in this area. We don't really have that much above us, if I'm honest. Where's the VRVP when you need it? Yeah, like honestly, this has not a lot in between it to here, 30-40% move higher. So this is a really nice movement if you're planning a trade, and it's trying to break up here. Again, still some risk attached, but I like that it's reclaimed its 200. It gives you a really nice floor, and the 10 underneath it gives you a really nice floor to plan a stop loss, underneath kind of this area here, which is important, I think, if you're looking to base any movements or trades on fundamentals. All right, Lido in the same bracket. It is a one to watch, although it could be a cherry ripe. It's a bit more advanced than Uniswap, but again, I'm kind of lumping cherry ripe and one to watch together this week because of what we're seeing in the fees and revenue generation, and they're having a moment in the sun. And Lido here looks like she wants to go another 18% to the height of this. Now, I wouldn't play around with that level, and I think some of the moves are already done. I wouldn't be longing or buying into this overhead resistance, because you got 1, 2. Hi guys, hope you're enjoying the session of the Altcoin Bible so far. Just a reminder, if you want the full version of this session where I cover Bitcoin, the macro, current events in crypto, as well as more charts, cherry ripe, one to watch, and danger zone, then make sure to become a newsletter subscriber by clicking the link below. You'll also get weekly content written by myself and the team. You'll also get access to mastermind videos, which Joe and I put together. Until then, hope you enjoy the show. Back to it. 3 major peaks into that area, and it also looks like it's it's a bit of a strange block up here. I don't think you want to muck around with it. This is a shorter term trade in my view. 17% could be on the offer. It's looking a little bit overbought, but again, it's in the power zone, so this should exhaust itself somewhere a little bit higher, I'd say. But just look at the trend. You got to just admire this movement. Yeah, this sort of beautiful consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion. So it's trying to do that. It's trying to get back up to these kind of levels, and we'll see how it goes. But it is definitely a one to watch. Let me go to my danger zone this week. Now, I wanted to go a little bit outside the square in terms of a danger zone. It is hyperliquid. Now, I've been bullish on hyperliquid for quite some time, but the technicals have slowly deteriorated to the point where you just have to be conscious and aware that if this level breaks, if 60 gets closed through, it is looking to explore lower regions, and it is such a consequential level. It's a danger zone. You have to be aware that if there's an acceptance below the all-time high level, it's going to consolidate pretty hard. So 60. Now, my early warning system went off early in the week. Early warning system, there you go. The 10-week moving average here. So I use the 10-week moving average as my medium-term uptrend indicator. And right here, it tagged it pretty heavily, almost closed beneath it. I guess if you zoom in even further, see, it just didn't quite close beneath it, but it's trying to this week. Now, if Hype can hold the 10 and hold 60, she's fine. She's probably still in this range, and she's going to then move back to explore the top of the range eventually. Overall, macro-wise, this is a bullish chart. It is holding above an old all-time high. It's using it as support, and eventually it climbs higher, I would think. However, in the near to medium term, we don't want to flirt with a breakdown of the 10